And hello and good evening and welcome out to beautiful Las Vegas Ballpark as OKC Comets baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or on the iHeartRadio app. And welcome to everybody here on YouTube for this fun broadcast. Daniel Voles here at Las Vegas Ballpark, producer and engineer, the YouTuber back at our 1340 studios. We're going to play 2 for the price of 1 on the stream. Comets in Las Vegas going to play a doubleheader to make sure that my Friday Night SmackDown does not get quote-unquote interfered. And we're going to go to a different ballpark so that way we can have home run galore because we need to have some home runs. We've gone the first 2 games of the series without a home runs, so hopefully we can change that luck here tonight. Comets come into this game at 33-20, Las Vegas at 27-26. There's the pitch-up matchups for Game 1 and the other stats and all that, yada, yada, yada.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Time for some AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Las Vegas Aviators.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Aviators.
And we're going to get set to get this party started. Game 1 of 2, which we haven't been getting a lot of home runs in this series.
And on the mound now, Gunnar Hoagland. Not known for tremendous strikeout ability, so he's
a starter. His 11th start, 2-3, 52 innings, 4.15 ERA.
Because the hitters will probably be putting balls into play frequently. All right, ready to go here. Now up
Let's play Dave Pollock, 292 average, 8 homers, 18 RBIs. He's batting left. Hoagland's first pitch of the night is called for a strike on a swing and a miss. Run away at 6:36 and 5:52 after an over hour rain delay. The next pitch. And a ground ball over the shortstop over the first, and that will be the first out of tonight's game.
Jordan Thompson.
Weather conditions, it is that number of degrees, clear skies. Winds, there is no wind. Kenny Jansen, the home plate umpire. Mike Fillmore at first. Rusty Valentine at second. Jerry Hillsdale at third.
So digging in, Jordan Thompson.
Jordan Thompson, 333 average, 2 homers and 3 RBIs. He's batting right. First pitch. It's a slider for a strike. We're playing 2 because tomorrow is Friday Night SmackDown, and I really don't want to have a game that would get interfered with Friday Night SmackDown. So to make sure that does not happen, I've decided to play a doubleheader. As here is a fly ball to right field. And we'll make the catch for the second out.
Very efficient start. 4 pitch.
The defense for the Aviators, left to right, goes Colby Thomas, Drew Avens, and Carlos Cortez, who made the catch. Third baseman is C.J. Alexander, shortstop Max Muncy, second baseman Brent Harris, first baseman Nick Kurtz, and the catcher Dino Susak.
2 outs.
The third baseman, David.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, David Bodie.
2 away for David Bodie here in the top of the first, just underway in Game 1 of our doubleheader. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that. And we'll
First
see
2 games at Las Vegas Ballpark have not had home runs. There's a line drive to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. As we're trying to change that little not having home run galore.
What a great swing there. He really put a lot into that base hit. Right down the line.
Ryan Ward is up.
Kept it fair for a knock. So a runner aboard, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Ward.
Called for a strike. .221 average, 8 homers, 25 RBIs, batting left. Hoglund's next pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, strike
Quickly,
2.
2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. And the count 1-2.
It's outside.
Bodie leads off of first with 2 away. Goes down on strikes.
And it's called for strike 3 now in the top of the first. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We head to the bottom of the first in a 0-0 score.
Welcome back. Starting on the mound in this one, Bobby Miller. And he can really take hold of a game when he's out there.
Who's only had 3
This season, he
decisions
struck
this
out
year,
better than 10 batters
7-9.
per 9 innings. Strikeouts don't necessarily solve every problem, but they're one of the few things within a pitcher's control, and he does a good job.
230 average, 6 homers,
We'll see how his
22
stuff plays in
RBIs,
this
batting
one.
left.
We're in the bottom of the first. Now a chance for Drew Avins.
Miller's first pitch of the evening.
Tries a
That's a
low,
check
low
swing
round.
for strike
That's
1.
strike 1.
No score here in the bottom of the first. Doubleheader to avoid any conflict with Friday Night SmackDown. That's low, ball 1. Comets in their gray jerseys tonight. OKC in diagonal letters. OK in blue scripted letters with a Comet C on the front left side.
And swing and miss.
That's swing and miss, strike 2.
That time with the high velo, but
Red numbers
that's
on the
a
front right,
dangerous way
blue
to
numbers
win.
on the back,
Best to steer
gray
clear of that
pants,
again.
blue hats, light blue brims,
Off
with
the
a,
way inside.
as that's called,
Ball
for a
2.
ball,
What a take with 2 strikes.
with a C getting hit with a baseball on the front. Next pitch.
Sit down on
That's called for strike
Called
3,
strike
and there's
on
one
the
away here
fastball up in the
in the
zone.
bottom of
A lot
the
of hitters will look
first.
out
The
over
left
the lip, the
fielder.
outer half.
The defense for the Comets from left to right goes Chris Aline, Josue De Paula, and Nick Bibitson. Third baseman is David Bodie, shortstop Jordan Thomas, second baseman Aaron Broncher, first baseman Ryan Ward. The catcher is Austin
2
Barnes.
strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain
One away
the
for
better
Colby
taking strike three
Thomas.
called here. Stepping in,
That's
Colby
called for a
Thomas.
strike. 198 average, no homers, 18 RBIs. He is batting right. Next pitch.
Swings and
Swing and a miss,
misses.
strike 2.
I don't know how you catch
Aviators
up
in
to that.
their home whites. LV on the front left side with the almost like a sunset looking colors
Home first moving quickly tonight,
in the
2
LV
away.
on the front left side.
Already established
Orange numbers on the front left or right. Orange numbers on the back. Navy letters on the back. White pants, navy
Number
hats.
77. It's been a
That's
tough
Nick
stretch
Kurtz.
at the plate. Just
111 average, no homers, 3 RBIs. Excuse me.
0-1, the delivery.
Next pitch.
There's a strike. Off to a great start on the mound. It could be a tough game for this lineup.
For 4 last night. That's
Keeps
fouled
the
away.
AB going with the foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. And there's a ball. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with a high fastball. We might see something low on this
Scoreless
next
game
pitch.
here in the first.
Not
That's
close
low in
with
the
that one.
dirt. Clearly hit the dirt looking at the replay.
Up the middle.
And
Handles
that's
the
up in the
chance.
middle.
Fires to first on the
Shortstop
run.
got it over the ward at first in the first.
An inning in
1,
books
2,
tonight,
3,
and
go.
we're
The
scoreless here on the show.
Aviators. We go to the second with no score.
Today's action is
Leading
brought to you
off
by
for
Ralph's
Oklahoma
Weasel
City,
Emporium.
the second
If you've got
baseman,
muscle
Aaron
ins, Ralph's is a
Bronco.
must. Top half of the second from Las Vegas.
249 average, 8 homers, 22 RBIs. The switch hitter batting left. First pitch is called for a strike. Comets trying to avoid a third consecutive.
Next pitch misses.
Excuse me. I apologize for the yawn. I can't stop yawning for some reason. This pitch fouled away. This pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. There's the second out, or first out of the second inning, rather.
Next up for the Comets, Armando Alvarez.
Armando Alvarez, 177 average, 5 homers, 15 RBIs between OKC and St. Paul, batting right. First pitch called for a strike.
No score here in the second inning.
No score in the second. This pitch, that's fouled away. No score between the Comets and the Aviators. Comets have been walked off by Las Vegas these last 2 nights. Trying to avoid a third consecutive loss. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the second out.
Austin Barnes.
Now bring up Austin Barnes with his time at Oklahoma City. 143 average, no homers, no RBIs. Excuse me.
And that one fouled off.
Or 1.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Yep. Fired from the Miami Marlins in 2020, or in 2014 rather. Excuse me.
Now here's the 0-2.
Next pitch.
Swings and misses.
Miss, strike 3, and that one the second. Top of the second. 1, 2, 3 to the Comets. Bottom of the second. No score. And to nobody's surprise, my dinner's going to be late. Very
Bottom
late.
half of the second. Digging in for the Aviators, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom is 14 pitches for Bobby Miller. 15th is fouled away. First round pick in the draft in 2020. 108 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. He's batting left. Next pitch. There's a ground ball. Broncho is under it. He'll throw the first for the first out of this inning. Wanted to go to a ballpark that can have home runs, this fictional ballpark.
So up next, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez, 271 average, 9 homers, 29 RBIs, batting left.
Plenty of zip on
Strike.
that fastball. You can hear it sizzling, even from the press box. Looks sharp.
Pitch.
A laser
A line drive the right field. Bibenson's gonna try to reach it, but could not make the catch, and it bounces all the way to the wall.
Second with a double, and they've got something brewing.
And Las Vegas has got something going here in the first or in the second inning.
Hot bat, some really good games lately. Might have missed a homer just by a grain or 2 on the bat there. As it is, though, he hit it well enough to keep it out of the reach of the right fielder, and he got extra bases out of it. Nice job. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Now at the dish, C.J. Alexander.
It'll be C.J. Alexander, 256 average, 1 homer, 6 RBIs, batting left. Next pitch for Miller. There's a fly ball to right field. DePaula is under it. He'll make the catch, and that will tag the runner at third. Throw the third will not be in time.
Offline, safe at third. Here's the second baseman, Brett Harris.
Brett Harris, 333 average, 5 homers, 20 RBIs. He's batting with right. First pitch, that's called for a strike.
2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of the second inning.
Next pitch. Fouled away.
Here comes the 0-2
Next pitch.
Fouled
Out
off
of the
at the plate.
way.
They'll do it again.
Next pitch. That's a line drive to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run scores as it goes all the way to the wall.
Second, going for third.
And it will be an RBI triple for Brent Harris, and the Aviators lead it 1-0 here in the second.
RBI to give them the lead. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone.
That's been the problem for the Comets in this series, is they just can't get anything going, if you ask me. That's fouled away. In a hitter-friendly environment where no lead is safe, you're effed. That's a fly ball to deep left field. Aline is going back. Will make the catch now in the inning. A run on 2 hits and a runner left.
We
go to the third. The Comets now trail 1-0. We'll see if the Bats can get anything going.
Top half, third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Biddison.
2 RBIs, batting right.
Biddison.
That's in his time with Oklahoma City. First pitch.
Biddison making the start in right, batting 8th today, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Here comes the 0-1.
Next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
0-2.
Goes down.
Swing and a miss on the same pitch for strike 3 for the first out.
Where he left off. Now the left fielder, Bubba Aline.
That'll bring up Chris Aline. First pitch. That's called first strike. 153 average, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. We have not had home runs in this series, which is kind of unheard of, if you ask me. Next pitch. Inside ball 1. Comets trail 1-0 here in the third. That's fouled away.
Straight back.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Comets trail 1-0 here in the third. 1 away in the third.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's fouled away. Next pitch.
Well struck.
There's a line drive to deep right field. That's going to bounce off the wall. And it'll be off the wall as
and into second with
Aline's going to stop at second. What a hit there.
Not many hitters can make that.
If that was at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, that would have been gone.
Put the barrel on it.
That was a big hit for Chris Aline. So that will be a base hit as it bounces all the way off the wall. And the Comets, who have lost the first 2 games of this series, boy, they needed something good.
And now the center fielder,
Josue
De Paula.
Josue De Paula.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Paula needs to get this team going here.
Foul ball there.
That's fouled away. Goes out of play. 1 for 4 with a single last night.
Runner at second here and 1 away.
Next pitch. Fouled away.
Now here's the 0-2. And now the runner breaks for third.
That's a fly ball to left field.
And makes the simple catch. Here comes the throw. Throw behind the runner.
And that will be in time to end the inning. No runs a hit, none left.
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third coming up. It is 1-0 Las Vegas.
1-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's the shortstop.
Bottom of the third, 174 average, no homers, 8 RBI for the younger first pitch.
Pop up in foul territory on the right side.
That's heading towards the Vegas bullpen.
The catch.
Ward will be under it to make the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 35, Drew Avens.
Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Drew Avens.
Struck out his first time up, batting left. First pitch, way low.
They try to
Called
get
for a strike.
slider down and away. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well.
Correction, tomorrow I'm going to have my SmackDown way early.
That'll back him up a bit.
So I will actually edit this to just be a single game. Actually, no, I'm going to just do a double hunter. Never mind.
Next pitch finds the zone. The count is full. Full count.
Miller's next pitch.
And
that's a pop-up. Thompson's under it.
And there's 2 down.
Number 32, Colby.
Here's the left fielder, Colby Thomas. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
Oh, yes.
This pitch misses. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
That's fouled away.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning.
Next pitch.
Left field getting pretty deep.
Ball deep left field. Ali going back, and it's gone. First home run for either team in this series. It's the second home run for Colby Thomas, and it's 2-0 Aviator. Or no, it's first home run, excuse me. And it's 2-0 Aviators.
I don't think he got all of that one, but it had the right stuff to make it out of here for a homer. I'm sure he'll be just fine with that one. Nobody on and 2
So
outs.
first home run for either team this series. And here's a fly ball to right field.
And that'll wrap this
Out in the inning. But a home run for Colby Thomas, a run on a hit, no errors, none left. We go to the 4th.
2-0 ball game.
Nothing. Can't stop yawning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Aviators. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Comets. Jordan Thomas flew out his first time up. Of oils here at Las Vegas Ballpark, as that's a fly ball to left field. Avens is under it, will make the catch for the first out.
Digging in for the Comets, David Bodie.
David Bodie is up.
So far.
First pitch.
Swings and misses.
Pretty much strike 1.
These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. On the ground.
On ball, that will be a base hit.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
And they build something here on the bottom of this Or top of the
The
fourth.
first baseman,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. Struck out looking the first time up.
I'll bring up Ryan Ward. First pitch.
They tried to get a chase on
Inside.
a slider down
On a
and away.
slider. That's called first strike. Just tired of having dinner so late. Next pitch.
This one is in there. 1-2. Bodie leading off first with one away. Ground one
That's
might be
a
two.
chopper. This will be 2.
Off balance speed. There's one.
Throw over the first, not in time.
On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Aaron Bracho.
Swinging in the first AB.
Struck out his first time out. Switch hitter batting left.
Swings.
There's a chopper. This will be.
Time ends the inning. So
Oh,
one hit
yeah.
is all they get. To
Yep,
the
no
bottom of the
runs,
fourth
a
inning
hit,
now.
and a runner
The
left.
Aviators
We
lead
head to the
2-0.
bottom of the inning. It's still 2-0 Las Vegas.
We're back here
Just
at the ballpark.
nothing.
I'm Ben Gelman bringing you the action, and leading off the bottom of the fourth, Tyler Soderstrom.
Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom is up. I can't stop yawning. I can't stop. Couldn't stop yawning all day.
And that is it
Call
for a
first strike.
And the count is 1-1.
Next pitch.
Swing
Fouled
and a
away.
foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 1-2
Pitch.
offering.
And that's a fly ball. Deep right field. And this ball is gone.
That's gotta feel good.
Tyler Soderstrom has hit his second home run to give the Aviators another lead to extend their lead at 3-0.
That's a tremendous job. to
Bobby
recognize
Miller's been
the
having
fastball
troubles
and keep
tonight.
the bat on plane with it. He put a great swing on that ball.
If anything could go wrong for the Comets, it has.
So digging in, Carlos Cortez, 1 for 1
Carlos
with a double
Cortez,
and a
first
run scored.
pitch. All first strike. Or down low for ball 1. Doubled his first time up, batting left. Next pitch. It's called first strike. Las Vegas leads 3-0 here in the
Gets a slider in there
fourth.
for a strike.
Down first strike. Next pitch.
And the ball evens the count.
4-2.
We're here
As
at the
I still
bottom of the
can't
fourth.
stop
One in
yawning.
the inning so far. That one in the dirt.
Down low ball 3, CJ Alexander on deck. Next pitch, line drive, base hit. I'm gonna go wipe my eyes. I'll be right back. I can't stop yawning. I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. I
He's
apologize.
already 2 for 2.
I'm so tired. It's like, I just can't stop yawning.
Tender.
Every time I drink something, I yawn again.
Digging in for the Aviators. CJ
Bobby Miller
Alexander.
really needs to get something going. Called for a strike. Flew out his first time up. Like my eyes just want me to go to sleep for whatever reason. I don't know why. Swinging at strike 2.
Beautiful changeup, and that could help him dig his way out of a rough outing so far. To do that, he'll have to come.
I one other person watching. I bet it's either Sean or the YouTuber. And you can forget about it. Deep right field. It's 5-0 loss. Oh no, it's fouled. I'm sorry.
Frustrated knowing that one nearly left the yard.
Ooh, that was a close one.
He's been given new life in this at bat.
And that's a fly ball to deep center field. The Paula going back will make the catch. That was a close call from being a homer.
The second baseman.
Next up for the Aviators,
As Brett Harris, who RBI tripled his first time up.
There's a strike.
That's called for a strike.
Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball.
Comets down 3-0 in the fourth. Fouled away. It's fouled away. Pitch. Line drive to left field. That's going to get trouble for a base hit.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. And here's the catcher.
And they still can't get an out. Or still one away. As Daniel Susek is up. That's called for a strike. It's gonna get really ugly if the Comets can't put up another. And he can't, and he dives, but cannot make the play. It's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Rolled over that one to the pull side. The defense couldn't make a play.
This team has really gone through a funk and just can't get out of it. That's gonna be trouble. That's a base hit. That goes to the wall. Here comes a run. Here comes another run. It's just got, and the Comets just cannot make stupid mistakes. It's a 2-run double for Max Muncy. It's 6-0 as it just is starting to spiral out of control here in the bottom of the fourth.
We head back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder.
Still one away. That's called first. That's a ball. They're going to have to do a mound visit. Mound visit is going to be used. 59 pitches, 45 have been strikes, but Bobby Miller just needs to get it together. Ground ball, base hit. Here comes a run, and it's going to score. It's just going downhill. It's 7-0 Comets trail. Still one away in the inning.
He's already homered in this ballgame.
Bobby Miller's not having the night, and it just gets worse for another base hit. Here comes another chance opportunity. The throw to home, not in time. It's an RBI double. It's 8-0 Las Vegas. Still one away in the fourth.
Licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Man at second, one away. And here's the first baseman.
That's really not what Bobby Miller needed. Out high for ball one. Been pitching good of late, but just been struggling trying to get outs in this inning.
1-0 and
Pitch. That's fouled away.
One out with a runner at second.
This is a disaster, being down 8-0. Well, you can make it possibly 9-0. That's another base hit all the way to the wall. It's just continuing to get ugly. It's 9-0 on an RBI double for Cruz. That'll be it for Bobby Miller.
It to the opposite field.
I don't know where Bubba Lean was going.
Time to make a change. Bobby Miller is done. Responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't quite closed yet. We'll be right back.
This is just becoming a disaster for the Comets. That's it for Bobby Miller. Comets down 9-0, one away in the inning, and here comes Ben Kasparius.
Trying to strand the runner at second. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already gone
Tyler
yard
Soderstrom's up. First pitch, line drive. Finally gets the second out. Holy cow.
He was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball.
Goodness me. Finally 2 away. This inning started with a Soderstrom homer. Cortez singled. Alexander flew out. Harris singled. Single for Susac, which scored Cortez. Muncy doubled. Avon singled. Thomas doubled. And Kurtz doubled.
And it's still flying.
It's getting really ugly.
And now the right fielder, Carlos Cortez.
And unless the Comets can get something going in the 5th, they're in danger of a 3rd consecutive loss to start the series, which is not doing them any favors as a result. Makes the catch and finally ends the inning, but the damage has been done by Las Vegas. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 runner left.
To blow this one wide open. Moving on
We go to the 5th. Comets now down 9-0.
We're ready for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Armando Alvarez.
Excuse me.
Ball 1.
Called for a strike or a ball. 0 for 4 with a strikeout last night. 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's just the frustration part where the pitcher, where they could not get a 0 and allowed Las Vegas to score that many runs. That's a pop-up.
Muncy.
And there's 1 away in the 5th.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Austin Barnes. Struck out swinging the first time.
No.
It's called for a ball. 0 for 3 last night. Next pitch.
Ball.
This is
That's
a
ball
more patient
2.
at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0. Oklahoma City with plenty of ground to make up.
Yeah, they got a lot of ground to make up. Next pitch.
It's
Strike
clear
1.
he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside.
Set. Hoglin's
2-1
next
pitch up
pitch.
Right through there for
That's
a
all
strike.
for a strike. I think my drink's away. I apologize.
And the next pitch is
That's
way
outside ball 3. Nick Vivenson on deck.
1 out and the base is empty.
Comets trail 9-0 here in the 5th.
And that's a walk.
That's high ball 4. Boy, if the Comets need a base runner, they needed it badly as Bibitson is up. 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Aviators. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Comets. First pitch from Hoagland.
This one's hammered
There's a
left
fly
center.
ball to
Well
deep
struck.
left field.
Back
This is
there.
going to be... And that is going to be a
That's an
double.
automatic double. That
And
one
it's
very
about
nearly
time the
put the
Comets
ball in
got
this ball game. I'm sure they
something
were hoping for the
cooking
home
here in the
run. Still,
fifth.
it's a great
I
opportunity
thought it
now
was
with
going to
runners
be
at
gone
second
for a
and
second. The left fielder, dive, could
third.
not make
Runners
the
at second and
catch.
third. Stepping to the plate for
And now they'll bring
Oklahoma
up
City,
Chris Aline.
A little out front
Swing and
there,
miss,
swings
strike
through it.
one.
No balls. One strike.
Boy, the Comets needed something after giving up 7 runs. That's going to be a
And steps on the
second out.
The lineup flips
Here
over.
comes Josue De Paula. 0 for 2 tonight. Hoagland's first pitch.
Bouncing
Fouled
ball, air
away.
rules foul.
Comets trailing 9-0. Have got to get
Second and
something
third,
going.
2
They
out.
gave up 7 runs in the fourth.
And swing and a miss.
I don't know why he swung at that.
High up.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
That's a line drive. That's going to get into left field for a base hit. 1 run has scored. Here comes another. It's a 2 RBI single for Josue De Paula. And the Comets are finally on the board now, trailing 9-2 here in the fifth.
Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. 2 away and a runner at first. Next up for the Comets, Jordan Thompson.
Jordan Thompson is up.
High fly
There's
ball
a fly
towards
ball to
center.
left field. And that's going to get down for a base hit. That's going to be troublesome. It's going to be an RBI
It's an
double.
automatic double. I wouldn't be surprised if he
Or no, it's gonna be a
out
double.
there at second base. He's got to feel robbed of an RBI with the ball hopping over the wall and keeping the lead runner at third on the automatic double. The batter now, David Bodie.
It's called for a strike for David Bodie. Single in the first and the fourth. Comets are down 9-2.
Oh and 1, here's the pitch.
That's a fly ball to right
Fly ball
field.
right.
Ortiz, I don't know what the hell he's doing.
It falls
Cannot
in.
get down,
Comes across.
cannot make the
Another
catch,
run
and there's 2 more runs that have scored.
Second with a
It's a 2
two-run
RBI double for David Bodie. It's now 9-4 Comets trail the Aviators.
These days with teams aggressively positioning defenders and taking away easy knocks. But he managed to tuck that one into a small pocket of open territory. That was enough for the hit. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Digging in, Ryan Ward. Late swing, fouled to the left.
Fielder's choice and strike out his first 2 at bats.
Oh, 1 now. In the air on the infield. Pulls it down.
Makes the catch now in the inning. But the
In the
Comets,
inning after a lot of runs across. So 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Aviators out in front, 9-4.
9-4. 4 runs, 4 hits, and runner left. Halfway through, Comets down 9-4.
Bottom half of the 5th
Leading
and
off
the Aviators
for the
back.
Aviators, the third baseman.
A lot of delicious Stromboli available at the concession stands here at
C.J.
Vegas.
Alexander
I'm
had
thinking
2
eggplant bomb
flyouts
is the
here
way to go,
tonight.
personally. Hit hard on a line.
That will be caught by De Paula for the first out of the 5th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brett.
Digging in for the
Harris.
Aviators, Brett Harris.
That's
And that
fouled
one fouled
away.
off. The 0-1. Pop-up foul on the right side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Yep, found the way. Comets would like to win the series.
And that's outside.
Try to avoid an 0-3. Bobby Miller just had a tough night.
Struck out looking for
All for strike 3 for the second out here in the 5th.
Here's the catcher,
Susak, 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the 4th. Flew out in the 2nd. Can the Comets get a 1-2-3 inning in the 5th? We hope so. That's high for ball 1. 1-0. Check swing. Will be a strike. Next pitch.
This one is
That's a line drive, and it is off the wall. That's a base hit.
And you can bet he feels really
The
good about
number
that.
10.
Hard to complain about the
Shortstop,
result when you
Max
smack one off the wall like that, even if you
Muncy.
maybe wanted it to carry over the fence.
Yep, Max Muncy is up.
Man on at first. Next up for the Aviators, Max Muncy.
They can try to get this out, put up a 0. They can get something going in the off.
Absolutely
Well, as soon as I say that, deep left field, and it's gone. As soon as I was going to say they need to put up a 0, Max Muncy homers, and the Aviators lead is now 11-4. I was just about to say if they could put up a 0, that would give them a chance, but unfortunately Las Vegas just ruined that opportunity.
Early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. We head back to the top of the lineup.
Don't you hate it when I try to give something positive, this happens? It's called first strike for Drew Avens. 1 for 3 with a single tonight. It's just frustrating, and that's called first strike. And he thought he got hit, but he didn't. That's another base hit. The inning is going to continue.
Now the left fielder, Colby Thomas. Already
Colby Thomas,
this one.
All first strike. He's homered, doubled, 2 RBIs, and all that, so he is almost halfway through the cycle.
On the ground, out to short, Thompson.
Over the first, got it to end the inning.
That ends the inning and limits the damage.
2 runs, 3 hits, and a runner left. We go to the 6th. Comets down 11-4. They've got to get something going in the 6th.
Top of the 6th inning. Digging in for the Comets, Aaron Bracho.
This is pretty awful, to say the least, for the Comets.
Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Bracho, 23 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. Swing. And a high fly to left. Thomas. Should be extra big.
And that is wide.
They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. Safe. He comes all the way around.
That's an inside the park home run.
That's a well-earned inside the park homer. He exploded out of the batter's box and got such a good read as he made the turnaround.
Pitching for the
left-hander on now, Matt.
Number 62.
It has been a rough go at times this season. He's given up more than a hit per inning, so he's definitely hoping for better in this outing. Out to short, Muncy. Out.
He's out.
Now, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes. Brooks' first pitch.
Swings through that one.
Strike
Action
one.
in the pen down there. Grant Holman getting loose out there. Bowden, the lefty, warming up as well.
On trail 11-5.
He hits a fly to center. No trouble
Moving
here. Puts it
on.
away for the out. And now two
The
away.
right fielder, number 6.
So up next, Nick Biddison.
Biddison.
A swing and a miss. Chases way
2 for
out.
4 last night.
Great pitch to get a swing like that.
Comets in danger of losing a third straight to start
Next
the
one's
series.
fouled back. Two away, bases
Remember, they've
empty,
had
but
2
one run
walk-off
so far this
losses
inning.
last
And we're in the
night.
top half of the 6th.
And now this 11-run explosion by Las Vegas.
Play made.
And they're down in order.
One hit in the inning, a solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we
A
approach
run on
the
a
bottom of
hit,
the
no
6th.
errors, none
Las
left. We
Vegas
go
with
to
the
the
lead,
bottom of the
11-5.
inning. Comets trail 11-5.
We're in the bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, number 77. Fouled off left
Kurtz.
side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it.
Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That's a
Fly ball
pop-up.
out to left field.
Aline is going to be under it. He'll make the
Pulls it
catch
down.
for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler.
And here is Tyler
Tyler
Soderstrom.
Soderstrom. Ran out in the second, homered and lined out in the 4th. Called for a strike.
The Aviators up big in this game. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Out of the way. 11-5 Comets trail the Aviators here in the 6th. That's a line drive, but that's caught by Bibbitson for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos.
Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Carlos
Carlos
Cortez.
Cortez.
Breaking ball in there
Called
for
for a
a strike.
strike.
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in
Two
this one.
RBI doubles for Cortez last night.
Hard liner to first,
Nice
snag
catch,
for the
and the
out.
Aviators down in
Nothing
order.
across here
Go to
this
the
half.
7th.
7th inning up next. Las Vegas ahead in this game, 11-5.
Top of the 7th.
All set for
Comets
the start.
trailing 11-5. 11 runs, 14 hits. No errors for the Aviators. 5 runs and 8 hits. No errors for the Comets. Media Boils here at Las Vegas Ballpark.
This
Producer and
inning,
engineer
now,
back in our
Bubba Lee.
1340 studios is Chloe Erickson, subbing in for the YouTuber.
Puts this
As the
one in
Aviators
the air down the line. That one gets down for a hit.
and they can't find it as it's bouncing all the
Around
way to the
second now,
wall.
They still don't have it. Runner around third. Safe. He comes all the way around.
That's a inside the park home run for Bubba Lean.
That's a well-earned inside the park homer. He exploded out of the batter's box and got such a good
And now
read
it's
as he made the
11-6
turnaround second
lead.
base.
Called
Great
for
hustle to make it
strike.
all-
Comets are slowly chipping away in a hitter-friendly environment. No lead is safe.
It's a comebacker to the mound.
There's one away in the 7th.
They make the play.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Jordan Thompson.
Jordan Thompson is up. Crook's first pitch.
Ground ball to third. Oh, and he
Oh, and he threw it to home.
came home with it. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there.
That's an error for the Aviators.
Man at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, David Bodie. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Time called for. And that one hammered.
That's in trouble.
Can't get to it. It drops into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Very nice swing. Found a pitch to drive and put it into the right field corner. That's high percentage hitting. Now a pivotal at bat in this ball game.
Ryan Ward called time before the first pitch.
Next up, Ryan Ward.
Ha! No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. What
0-2.
confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning. Here in the top half of the 7th. Oh, 2, and the delivery. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Oh, 2, here's the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Aaron Bracho. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, 2.
Strikeout in the second, ground out in the 4th, homer in the 6th.
That one out to right. Just foul. Almost extra bases, but just couldn't quite keep it fair. 0-2 now. Battling here, fouls it away. Thompson at third, Bodie on at second with 2 away. Gets a piece, stays alive. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Now here's the 0-2.
Ball.
That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch.
Grounder to short.
Ground ball, dive, cannot make the catch, and there's no play. It's an RBI single for Bracho. It's now 11-7 game.
Out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Matt Crook will depart, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Aviators.
reliever out of the pen. Grant
Number
Holman
67.
struggles this year with handing out free bases. Got to limit the walks.
Holman.
2 outs with runners at the corners. Next is the designated hitter, Armando Alvarez. And fires in a hitter at 95. Comes up empty.
Strike 2.
Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Oh, ball 1.
That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Next pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air to center.
That will be the final out.
The inning is over, and it could have been worse.
Now in the inning, Comets couldn't get anything going in the 7th inning. Or actually did get something. 2 runs, 3 hits. There was 1 error and a runner left. It's time to stretch and sing in Las Vegas. 11-7 Aviators.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, CJ Alexander.
Third baseman, CJ Alexander.
0 for 3 tonight for Siege.
That one finds the zone. That one fouled off.
Out of the way.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Next pitch.
And misses inside. Nicely thrown pitch. Just missed with it.
2 strikes.
And the 1-2. Grounds this one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
Yes, the Comets just struggled.
It's the second baseman, Brett Harris.
Brett Harris.
Runner on the go. Out to short. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ben Kasparius departs, responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't quite closed yet. We'll be right back.
Yep, we have a new arm.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the
Michael
game, the
Kopech,
righty,
the new pitcher.
Michael
Number
Kopech.
45.
And he boasts some outstanding
Michael
stuff out of the bullpen.
Kopech.
No surprise he's posted a great strikeout rate this season. And here's the catcher,
Now
Daniel
batting,
Suset.
catcher Daniel Suset.
Swing, and that ball
That's a
smashed
fly
on line.
ball
2 down.
caught for the second out. The Comets want to get back in this game. They better have something going.
The batter number 10, shortstop Max Muncy.
Max Muncy, who homered.
That one in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Grove appears to be getting loose. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, no.
Serious heat on that fastball, up into triple digits.
Yeah, to say that we're going to just have a single game, so I will update the title. So I thought we were going to do a doubleheader, but we're not. But that's okay.
The 1-1 offer.
I just want to get this game done for y'all so you guys can be happy. So
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 7th,
I will
just
fix.
past the
I will make
stretch.
sure.
That
No, that's
just
a ball.
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So I'm just going to do game. Tomorrow's game is a TBD.
Swing and a miss.
Probably going to be another.
After tying him up like
Probably
that,
after
this pitcher
Friday
is
Night
in
SmackDown,
control.
will be live at, I don't know, depending on the weather. SmackDown will be live at like 4:30 or whatever.
Take your base.
That's ball 4. As the Comets again continue to really
Digging in for the
disappoint me with
Aviators, Drew
the
Avens.
walks that they're doing right now. Kovacs' first pitch is outside for ball 1.
Swing and a pop.
Well, and the good thing is they got out of the jam. So no runs, a hit, and 2 left.
So they strand a pair. We're headed to the 8th. The Aviators lead it 11-7. We're in the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Yeah, Twins and White Sox will be a
Swing fouled off.
leader that will probably be around 4 o'clock between Twins and White Sox for your MLB's Game of the Week.
Next one's fouled back.
Yeah, that it'll be on Sunday Night Baseball.
0-2 rocks and
Or
fires.
no, Sunday afternoon baseball. I don't know.
This
We'll
one in-
see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
The air, center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
Yep, that's a base hit. That's going to go right all the way to the wall.
Into second easily with a leadoff double.
And the Comets have gotten something to cook here in the
Down
inning.
in the count didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. That's such a disciplined swing. Staying tall and getting the barrel to the high fastball. That might even have been above the zone, but still. Some good contact. Out to short.
Oh no, he threw it to home.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's another
Stepping to the
error.
plate for Oklahoma City, Bubba Aline. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Rolls away a little bit.
And that's strike 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Luis Medina up and loosening in the pen. Maldonado also getting ready. Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off for
At
third. There's a ball.
over
And a
the
throw. He's out at third.
3,281 here at Las Vegas Ballpark. Of course, this stream would have been over, but because we had that rain delay before we got going. Hola, Senor Sean. Here's the next pitch. That's fouled away. I like it how Sean says touch every time we're already in the late stages of this game, of any game, whether it's in the 8th inning or not.
Got the hitter
Swinging a
swinging
miss,
for the
strike
strikeout.
3, and there's 2 in the 8th.
Runner at first.
It's been a really, and I think the YouTuber can summarize, this game's been kind of, how should I say this in a professional way, really bad.
Back our way, and that's out of play.
Comets gave up 7 runs in the bottom of the 4th,
1 now.
and they're trying to rally as that swung on a miss for strike 2.
Action from him to sell the changeup. Now here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second.
And that one, the
is
inning.
over. The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got into position.
Go to the bottom of the
quickly,
8th.
and
It is
rocket
now
down to second
11 to
base to end the
7.
inning.
11-14-2 for the Aviators, 7-11-0 for the Comets. Somebody's going to make a joke about 7-11 about 5 seconds. I guarantee you that, as there's a fly ball to center field. Aline is under it, will make the catch for the first out of the 8th.
Next up for the Aviators, number 77.
The good news is both teams have finally hit their first home runs of this. Oh, God, you had to bring that up.
And the base is empty.
Oh, God, you had to bring that up. Or what I could do is probably after I may do SmackDown at around 1 in the morning. That way I get SmackDown done as that's fouled away. That's going to be heading for foul territory, and that will make the catch. Oh, no.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Greg Rutz, or not Greg Rutz, excuse me, the YouTuber, as I just butchered that up, good job me. The YouTuber will be back when the Comets will be home against Reno.
Going with the foul ball.
Excuse me there, that was a mistake, that's outside. Comets are really going to lose the first 3 games of the series. They finally snapped their 2-game home run-less streak, but now in danger of losing a third straight game to, oh, by the way, start this series, which is not what they had in mind coming into this series. That's fouled away.
2 outs,
Comets trail 11-7 here in the 8th.
That's a strikeout.
That's called for strike 3 to end the inning.
3 down in this inning. Through 8 full. The Aviators out front, 11-7.
Last chance for the Comets to get something going.
So they turn things over to the righty, Anthony Maldonado, limiting home runs well so far this season. To the top
Here
of the
comes
order. Coming up to
DePaula.
the dish for Oklahoma City, Josue DePaula.
And there's a line drive, and this is no doubt gone.
And it is gone.
Finally over the wall for once as DePaula just belted one to right field.
It's 11-8.
And it's his 9th homer of the season, and it gives the Comets a run and now trail 11-8.
Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever.
Holy cow.
That was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. And
that was a big shot there. It might be early, but damn, he hit that sucker out of the stratosphere.
Muncy.
As...
Oh no, he threw it
oh no, because yeah, the Aviators like, oh, nope, I'm gonna throw it home. That's 3 errors tonight for the Aviators.
The next to hit. 4 for 4 with 2 doubles.
Now the tying run on deck.
They still have the lead, but that's 3 errors now. Something to keep an eye on. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Medina preparing to come on if needed. Harris also throwing. And before the 0-1 pitch, time is called.
Pitch. All right. I am not banned from 7-Eleven, you derping hyena.
On that slider down. Swing and a miss for the
strike 3. 1 away in the 8th or 9th.
Number 1 here in the 9th. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen.
Don't know what's up with my game there.
It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in just a minute.
Pitching for the
Here comes the closer in the 9th.
All right.
Comes in with a
how would that be possible, you derp?
Out to center.
That's a fly ball. Look out, deep center field. Avens is going back. Going back. Cannot make the catch, and it's over the wall.
Coming to the plate. At third now with 1 away. That's a triple. Crosses the plate.
That's a triple for Ryan Ward. It's 11-9.
Snags himself 3 bases in the process. It's getting harder and harder nowadays to get balls in the air to that area to drop in with all the ground.
Oh shit, one more run in it, and Sean's going to send us to the principal's office. But you know what? This makes up for the first 2 games of the series and all. What? Shut the front door.
Him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one.
I just want to see how the Aviators can goof around. Yes. Comets down their final out here in the 9th.
Final out of this one. And that's outside. And
that's outside. Medina's next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We are not playing the Seawater game because 1-1 to count. Medina's next pitch. That's going to end the game more than likely. Oh, no, it's not going to end the game. He muffled it.
That's 4 errors they've committed now, and the skipper's probably wondering
how 11-10.
2 outs and a runner at first.
I thought for sure that was going to end the game. All of a sudden, the game's going to continue, and now bring up Austin Barnes.
Swings through that one, 0-1 now.
Wow.
For something to drive
the 4th error for the Aviators tonight.
He can put one in the gap. Look out. In the air to right, and that should do it.
Oh, for the love of Pete Heller, and that will end the game.
A high-scoring thriller in this game. 11-10,
yeah, was not expecting that.
To win it by a run. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show,
they came up short.
Thanks for tuning in.
But Gunnar Hoglund will get the win. Bobby Miller the loss. The Comets fall 11-10. Despite a good effort coming back in this game, comes up short. Just wasn't meant to be, if you ask me. 3 runs on 4 hits. I'm going to go ahead and get the stats out of the way. 2 hits, 2 errors, and a runner left as the Comets fall 11-10. So Gunnar Hoglund will get the win. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. He will improve the 3-3. Bobby Miller will take the loss. He falls to 2-2. 3 1/3, 9 runs, 11 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He'll fall to 2-2. Medina will hang on to get the save in this contest here tonight. With the win, the Aviators have now won 5 in a row, and 3 straight in this series are 20-26. The Comets have now lost back-to-back games, falling to 33 and now 21. Comets are in trouble. They're in danger of getting to lose their first series of the year since Sugarland. Speaking of Sugarland, which brings us to our scoreboards around the rest of the International and the PCL. Charlotte beat Buffalo 8-2. Winning pitcher for the Knights was Juan Carrera. He's 5-3. The loss went to Jake Bloss. He's 2-5. Tristan Gray had 2 2-run homers, and Oscar Colas had a 2-run homer for the Knights. Damongo Pomagani had 2 RBIs for the Bisons in the contest for Buffalo as they lose that game. Norfolk beat Lehigh Valley 4-3. Winning pitcher was Luis Gonzalez, his first win. He's 1-3. Sir Anthony Dominguez, his 8th save. He lost to Moses Chase. He is 0-1, his first loss. Gabriel Racone Jr. and Rafael Latangua had RBIs for the Iron Pigs. Jackson Holiday, Addison Berger, and Hugh Fabian had RBIs for Norfolk in the contest. I know it's dinner, but I'm doing a freaking score check, please, and thank you. Anyway, Durham beat shutout Memphis 8-0, if you think I'm C-wording it. Joe Rock got the win, improves to 2-0. The loss went to Gordon Casafrito, he's 3-5. The save went to Manuel Rodriguez, his third on the year. Only runs scored, Aiden Smith, Willie Vasquez, Jonathan Arana, Logan Driscoll, and Dominic Keegan had the RBIs for the Bulls in the contest. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Wilkes-Barre beat Worcester 7-4. Winning pitcher was Carlos Carcico. He's 4-4. Jake Cousins is 15 save. The loss to Luis Perella. He's 2-6. Tyler Miller and Zebi Zavala had 2-run homers for the Red Sox. Yorby Vivas, the former Dodger, hit a 3-run homer for the Rail Riders. George Lombard Jr., Spencer Jones, Duke Ellis, and Pablo Reyes had RBIs for Wilkes-Barre Scranton in the contest. Louisville shut out Toledo 1-0. Chase Burns got the win in Princeton 1-0. Josh Stommount his 12th save. The loss to Tyler Metzen, he's 2-5. Only run scored in the contest was a Blake Dunn RBI sack for the Bats in the contest. Indianapolis shut out Syracuse 2-0. Winning pitcher for the Indians was Mike Burrows. He improves to 5-3. Ryan Baruch got his 9th save. The loss to Blake Tidwell, he's 6-1, his first loss. Only run scorer was Giovanni Blanchard's 2-run homer for Indianapolis in the contest. Columbus beat Rochester 7-3. Winning pitcher Logan Allen, he's 4-7. The loss went to Dawson Acosta. He's 2-5. There was no save. George Valera had a grand slam for the Clippers. Kyle Manzaro also had a solo shot, and Travis Bazana had 2 RBIs for the Clippers, as I went the wrong way. Andrew Pickney and Jackson Clough had RBIs for the Red Wings in the contest. Jacksonville shut out Gwinnett 6-0. Winning pitcher for the Jumbo Shrimp, Jansen Junkie, 6-2. The loss went to Sam Carlson, his first loss. He's 1-1. The only run scored for Jacksonville was Starling Caba, Heriberto Hernandez, Nathan Martorella, and Shane Sasaki's RBIs for the Jumbo Shrimp in the contest. Iowa beat Nashville 2-1. Winning pitcher for the Cubs was Chris Flexen. He's 7-2. He lost to Phil Bickford, his 21st save. The loss was Carlos F. Rodriguez. He's 0-9, having a rough season. Wesley Clark had 2 RBIs and had an RBI for the Sounds in the contest. Jordan Nogu had a solo shot. Yes, I know you touched the car, Sean. Jordan Nogu and Nicky Lopez, or Nogu had the only home run for the Cubs, and Nicky Lopez had an RBI for Iowa. St. Paul beat Omaha 6-1. Winning pitcher was Matt Cantorino. He's 4-5. The loss went to Becky Way. He's 0-1. RBIs for Ty France, Mike Ford, and Ryan Fitzgerald for the Saints. Drew Waters had the only RBI for the Storm Chasers in the contest. Now to the PCL. Round Rock beat Reno 3-1, so Senor Sean is doing the happy dance. Jack Leiter got the win in prison 5-4. Colton Wynn, his first save of the year. The loss to Reno's Blake Walston. He's 2-6. Jesus Valdez had the only home run for the Aces. Kevin Pillar had an RBI. Justin Foscue hit a 2-run homer for the E-Train of Round Rock. Albuquerque beat Sugarland 5-4 at Isotopes Park. Winning pitcher Juan Magia, he gets to improve to 2-1. Jeff Criswell's 10th save. The loss went to Glenn Otto. He's 5-2. Shea Whitcomb, Jacob Melton had home runs for the Space Cowboys. Cesar Salazar had 2 RBIs for Sugarland. Nick Martini, Charlie Condon, and Brexton Fulford had RBIs for the Isotopes in the contest. Sacramento beat El Paso 7-6 at Sutter Health Park. Winning pitcher was Louis Trevino. He's 3-0. Landon Roop, his 11th save. The loss went to Tom Cosgrove. He's 1-2. Forrest Wall, Gavin Sheets, Ryan Wilson, Cavari Tears, and Nico Goodrum had RBIs for the Chihuahuas. Hunter Bishop, Grant McCrae had home runs for the River Cats. Matt Higgins and Logan Porter also had RBIs for the River Cats in the win. Finally, Tacoma shut out Salt Lake, 8-0. Winning pitcher for the Rainiers was Eduardo Bizarro. He's 2-1. The loss to Caden Dana. He's 1-4. Only runs scored for the Rainiers. Cole Young's home run. Rowdy Chalez had an RBI and a grand slam for Tacoma, and Jack Lopez had an RBI for the Rainiers in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers had the day off today. They're in action tomorrow against the New York Yankees. As far as that is concerned. Oh, I haven't fast forwarded yet, so there we go. So they will be home against the Yankees tomorrow in the contest. Around the Dodgers minor league system, Double-A Tulsa won against Wichita 9-8. Jose Fleury got the win, improves to 3-2. Travis Adam, the loss, he's 0-3. Runs in the game at the ballpark I was at, Unity Bank Field. Carlos Rodriguez, Yoentry Vargas, Luis Gualamor, Jesus Galaz, Ryan Velarde, and Kendall George had RBIs. Jose Fernandez, his 15th save. Nick Frosto, 5 runs, 4 earned, 7 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Figured a no decision. Tanner Schobert, and Aaron Sabato, Patrick Winkle, Dalton Schofield, and Alan Sardia had RBIs for Wichita. Adams was 2 2/3, 4 runs, 3 hits, 4 walks, no strikeouts to get the loss. They'll continue that series tomorrow. Well, can the Comets get something going to snap this funk? I hope it is tomorrow. 9:05 first pitch Central Time, 7:05 out west in Las Vegas. Gavin Stone will look to see if they can find something, if they can, to get this funk going. Gavin Stone last pitch and did very well against the Express. We'll see if he can do it in a hitter-friendly environment. He's 4-1 with a 4.24 earned run average. Jacob Lopez will start for the Aviators. He's 4-1 with a 1.32 earned run average. We'll be on the air at 8:50 p.m. with Comets on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or on the iHeartRadio app. Once again, Las Vegas prevails 11-10. 11 runs, 14 hits, 4 errors for the Aviators. 10 runs, 14 hits, no errors for the Comets. Gunnar Hoagland got the win, improves to 3-3. The loss to Bobby Miller, he's 2-2. With the win, the Aviators are 28-26. They have now won in their games, as we'll get to them in just a second. They have now won 4 in a row, 6 of their last 9, believe it or not, as far as that is concerned. The same cannot be said for the Comets, who fall to 33-21. They have now lost 3 in a row, and their lead is slowly shrinking away as far as the first half lead is concerned. It's now a game between them and Albuquerque. For our producer and engineer, Chloe Erickson, filling in for the YouTuber back in our 1340 studios. I'm Dean Duval saying good night from Las Vegas Ballpark. Thanks for staying up late. We appreciate your listeners. We appreciate your listenership and your support. Hopefully we'll have some better news for you tomorrow. You've been listening to OKC Comets Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott.